Number 10. His family never supported his dream of becoming a K-pop idol. Suga and Jimin are part of the long list of K-pop idols whose parents own either a restaurant or a cafe. But while Jimin's parents were all in on his musical career, Suga's parents never supported his dream of becoming an idol. They had rigid definitions of what they wanted for their son, becoming a civil servant. And that might just be the reason Suga is especially afraid of his father. Instead of the musical genius that he is, his father had wanted him to become an architect. Maybe they recognized their son's high creative skill and wanted it directed somewhere else. And so, Suga had to begin his musical journey without their support. So, we completely understand how Suga felt when he saw his beloved parents in the front row during a concert. Yoon-gi, shedding tears of joy and going down on his knees to take a very long bow, was grateful for their support. A dream come true. Today, pictures of Suga hang on the walls of his mother's restaurant. Number 9. His long journey in music. Yoon-gi's early start into music began after the idol heard the songs Reggae Muffin and Fly by Epic High. By age 13, Suga was completely into music and began writing lyrics, learning the piano and MIDI all by himself. By 17, he took a part-time job at a recording studio where he fully developed his musical skills by arranging and composing music while also building his rapping and performing skills. Skills that became crucial to his musical career. Before signing with Big Hit, the idol achieved small fame as Gloss, the English translation of Yoon-gi, while performing 518062 with a small underground group, a song that celebrated Gwangju's uprising. Number 8. Suga's entrance into BTS. It may surprise you to know that although Suga had it all when it came to musical potential, his initial interest while auditioning for Big Hit was to serve as their music producer. But fortune had better plans for him. He caught the attention of Big Hit Entertainment Management when he participated in the company's rap auditions in 2010 and emerged second. By displaying such great, all-around amazing talent in the auditions, Bang PD quickly selected Yoon-gi for Idol Life because he was too good to be a studio guy, an achievement Suga's still proud of today. Immediately after being selected, Big Hit officially changed his name to Suga for his pale white skin, whitest in the group, and for his role as the shooting guard at basketball games, a testament of his values to the group. Speaking of basketball, Suga loved the game and played it every Sunday while he was a trainee, so it's only natural that he borrowed the first syllables for his name. What really surprised us, as well as everyone at Big Hit, is that the music extraordinaire Suga completely dislikes studying music in school, particularly learning music through textbooks, even though it's his passion. Number 7. Incredible songwriting skills. J-Hope and Jimin may have good control of the group's dancing, but there's something only Suga is capable of doing, and that's creating brilliant music. He writes a song almost every day, and over 200 songs a year. 200 because the boys barely have any leisure time. Suga prefers writing his songs from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., a time when other bandmates are asleep because it's his most comfortable period. His favorite places to work are quiet places without people, but he can also write his lyrics anywhere, including waiting rooms, toilets, and inside cars. He has lyrically contributed to every single song BTS has released since the group started back in 2010. He's also a certified member of the Korea Music Copyright Association, a group for songwriters and composers, and the first member of BTS to be promoted to the full member status, a feat RM and J-Hope recently received this year. What are your favorite Suga songs? Leave a comment down below. Number 6. The pain behind Suga's fame. Yoon-gi has come far in his career. Back in his trainee days, he combined training with a part-time job as a delivery guy. And once, while delivering a meal on his bike, he was involved in a car accident and suffered a minor injury on his shoulders. Fortunately, it wasn't anything permanent. But that's not the only time Suga's been hurt in pursuit of his dream. Back in 2013, he shared a picture of his badly injured feet that was covered with bandages, a symbol of how hard it was dancing for the biggest boy band in the world. Also, while in Japan, he struggled with appendicitis and had to return to Korea for treatment. But while recovering from the surgery, he still managed to write the song Just One Day, a song about what he'll do if he had just one day with his one true love, a symbol of his determination to succeed and the sacrifices he's willing to endure. Number 5. Suga talents and ambition. When it comes to talent, Suga doesn't lack any. RM might hold mastery of rapping and Jimin might control the dance scene, but it's only Suga that can proudly say he's great across the various scenes of their music. The idol's responsible for composing beats, mastering, arranging, and every other aspect of BTS music production. But that's not all. He's created excellent beats for idols like IU, Suran, Isora, and August D, his alter ego. He loves his studio and feels especially happy when working in the studio and literally lives there while working on his beats. Besides writing most of BTS's lyrics alongside RM and J-Hope, Suga's also one of the Goldens, a position reserved for members capable of singing, rapping, and dancing. His out-of-this-world talent was further established when he rapped for 10 whole seconds without breathing in Cypher Part 2. He may just be the greatest of the Goldens, our very own music extraordinaire. His ultimate goal in music is to dominate the world with his music in 10 years. And despite all his resources, he still doesn't think so highly of himself. Even though he thinks he isn't particularly good-looking or talented, we know better. Number 4. His career as August D. Big Hit released Suga's first solo album under his alter ego August D, a name born from the combination of his home city Daegu, or DT, and Suga, spelled in reverse. As a solo artist, August D, has boldly explored areas of music that before this time remained untouched in the K-pop scene, largely because of the attitude of South Korea to such issues. In his solo tracks, August D talks of his personal struggles and how it affected him in his daily life. His mental conditions like depression, anxiety, social phobia have all been part of his lyrics. It's a pity his parents unknowingly contributed to his condition, but singing about it is one way to get better. Maybe that's why his fellow bandmates call him the Motionless Man. Using his songs, he's advocated for the LGBTQ bloc of his society, who he wants to be accepted. A bold move for any Korean artist. The good news is that the depth of his music was the main reason American singer Halsey accepted the Suga Interlude project, a huge score. Number 3. Yoon-gi's responsibility in BTS's dorm. Suga has picked up a lot of new responsibilities since joining the group and living in the dorm. While RM is prone to breaking things and Jin cooks for the group, it's Suga that does the daddy's work. He fixes and changes everything that's bad, including light bulbs, doorknobs, and even the toilet. He's also the one that comes to the rescue anytime RN breaks an object. In the dorm, everyone knows about his love for iced Americano and also his favorite food, meat. It's well known that he donated $20,000 of Hanu beef to 39 different children's facilities. What few know is that it usually takes him more time to eat that meat, over 25 minutes more on average than it takes other members. What can we say? Meat is delicious. Number 2. Suga's sleep habit. It's not only Suga's solo work that has earned him nicknames, but also his sleep habit. Fellow BTS members call him Grandpa for his sleeping habits and cranky behavior. Come to think of it, it kind of goes with his daddy jobs for the group too. His iconic sleep can happen anywhere, anytime, usually if he isn't writing lyrics. But something he can't do anymore is sleeping naked in his room, another favorite hobby of his. But he just doesn't enjoy that much privacy anymore. But seeing that he owns a $3.4 million home in the UN village in Hannam, Seoul, he may just do it soon. Number 1. His favorite celebrities. Although Suga owes his start in music to Reggae Muffin and Fly by Epic High, he doesn't credit them as his inspiration and role model. That spot goes to the controversial Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, Lil Wayne, and Hit Boy. Suga looks up to Kanye West a lot, and for good reason also, as both artists have a lot in common. For one, they're both producers. They both play the piano, MIDI, rap, sing, and produce great music. They both have mental conditions and adore their private lives, and they believe in not caring about other people's feelings and speaking their minds. Maybe one day we get a collaboration between those two great artists. Within the band, his bias goes to Jimin, a tough choice for him considering that he doesn't think Jimin thinks the same of him. But when it comes to a confidant, he'll always go to RM because the younger members are immature.